My name is Campbell with Colt Buildings and Barndominium, and this is Juan Adriatico, president of Colt Buildings.
Hey guys, how you doing today?
We have some questions that our clients been asking, our new customers coming in. We have negative questions.
All right, so we got some negative questions, and you know what? When you run a company, you're gonna have to take some heat sometimes. So let's answer these questions.
The first one we have,
yeah.
Is Colt Building a fraud?
Is Colt Buildings a fraud? Absolutely not. Okay. My name is Juan Adriatico. I'm president, creator of Colt Buildings. What it is, created a company to accommodate people who have needs and wants. And what we do is, I'm a prior military officer, served 15 years active duty. So we do steel distribution. That's what we do. We're licensed. We're insured. That's what we do. We do also erection of buildings. We have a general contracting division, so we have many different companies underneath one umbrella. So no, we're not a fraud. And feel free to come by our office, 2290 Montague Avenue, Greenwood, South Carolina. We're not a fraud. Here we are. We're in one of our buildings. This is actually one of our buildings we erected. It's a very nice building. This is one of our builds. So.
If Colt Building is a scam, how are we a scam?
Yeah, that's a question I have to ask people. Sometimes people like to chat on social media, and a lot of times people will design a plan that they cannot afford. And then after they design the plan and go through custom designing with their designers, they want their money back after we've done the scope of work. And yeah, at the end of the day, we have to run a business, and when we provide a scope of work and they sign a contract, we hold true to that contract. Unfortunately, we live in a world that people are not very honest. And we will be accountable to the contract, and we expect them to be accountable to the contract as well. So that's just a good business practice.
Are the buildings we post actually our buildings?
Yeah, some of the buildings we have rights to market because they come from our manufacturers. And then obviously, yeah, these are our buildings. I'm standing in them right now. So.
Okay, how is that, we call ourselves a veteran-owned and Christian company.
Okay, so how are we veteran-owned? Well, I served 15 years active duty in the U.S. military. I was an Army captain, airborne paratrooper, served two tours in Iraq and Samara, Iraq, with the 235 Infantry Division and a 25th ID. And then I was at Fort Sam Houston as a hospital chaplain, working ICU units, burn units. And then I was also with the 1st Infantry Division in Fort Riley out of Kirkuk. I was a battalion brigade chaplain for the 101 BSB. And then I was also in the destroyers as a Navy. I switched branches to the U.S. Navy. So I was with the U.S. Navy in Japan for about 2.5 years, serving on 8 battleships, destroyers, in Yokosuka, Japan. And then my last duty station was at Navy Medicine Training Support Command, where I was Navy Command Chaplain for the U.S. Navy. So we served 3,000 Navy personnel, and then yeah, that was my last command. So had a great career, but at the end of the day, everything must come to an end. And then we're a Christian-based company. I was a chaplain, Christian chaplain, endorsed by the Evangelical Church Alliance. And yeah, so that's my background. So therefore, we hold true to our values of honesty, integrity, and shooting people straight. At the end of the day, some people try to take advantage of us, and we just ain't gonna allow it to happen. So.
And our next question: do we actually have an office?
Do we actually have an office? Yes, we do actually have an office. Located at 2290 Montague Avenue, extension Greenwood, South Carolina, 29649. If you'd like to come, apparently look at the scam or see if we're a fraud, come on by. We'd love to have you there. We're there from 8 to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. We have great staff members there, great team members. We have building consultants. We have designers in-house. Campbell's there, so yeah. So she does marketing, and yeah, we're legit. So check us on the web at coltbuildings.com, and we love to serve you guys.